EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Nix to throw. That's taken in is R.J. Harvey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Room to run at the 30. Christian McCaffrey. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 84 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 7, Broncos nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Loss of 2.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
The catch made there by Sutton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up 3rd down. And in motion is Ingram. Back to throw is Nick. That one complete to Sherfield. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
He gets free. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Here's Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
15 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's
A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Officer. 18, watch out. Stop.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get set, get set. 18.
Back to throw. Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Officer. Hang around, sir.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third down, Purdy. He's going to try it here again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one complete to Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up
Second and 11.
13-yard line.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos move out front. It's 9-7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, 30. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Down the sideline to the 20, and he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Dino Stone with the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Mims sent in motion here. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, Do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Over set. Ready.
Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. first down, it's Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Second and inches. A run with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Nix. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing, Nix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180.
They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
3rd down and 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On second down, it's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Man in motion is Ingram. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brett Sherfield. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Broncos 22, 49ers 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
36 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the
All three
45-yard
timeouts
line.
plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second down and 5.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Now McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Brought down by Samuel Woolman. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
21.
And the 49er first down.
21.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the handoff, running left is Harvard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.